You are at the edge of a mountain town. You are a young girl, dark forest all around you. You are near a dirt road that heads west into the mountains. You are watching as a carriage pulls away, carrying your best friend. Out of the back window, you see a girl with silver hair and pointy ears is crying and waving back at you as she disappears into the hills.
I wave to her.
She waves and you see her.
I try to smile so that she will smile also.
You see she smiles back, but her eyes are just all sadness. You clutch your new spellbook to your chest and you hear it pipe up. Miss, why is Irina on the carriage? I thought we were supposed to go.
Because I think it is safer for me to take the fall for this one. So Irina is going. I've given her accommodation. She will be okay. They wanted to kill her, okay?
You hear Bookvar goes, I'm sorry I got you all into trouble, miss.
No, Bookvar, it's not your fault. Honestly, it's my fault. Irina will be better. She will have a good life. And I will figure out this mess here.
Fia, you suddenly feel a hand slap Bookvar out of your hands and then grab your wrist. And you look up into the face of a man, cheekbones poking through his gaunt face, clad in all black with a silver chain around his neck with scales on each side. And he goes, "You are very foolish, girl. Irina has trickster in her, and she was meant to be judged so we could cleanse her soul."
Then judge mine instead. If you want someone to put on your fancy scale, put me. Irina is gone. You will not be able to find her.
I tried to help you, daughter. If she will go in your place, then very well, you will go in hers. And he grabs your wrist and begins pulling you towards the town.
I guess you could say when I was born, it was at the expense of my mother's life, which, please do not look at me with sad eyes for this, because, this is life. The greater tragedy is what it did to my father. I think it radicalized him. So he was the town preacher, and he was very, very stern, because he wished for salvation. I thought for a long time he just wants to make sure that me and him and mother can meet each other again in paradise, and this is why he is so stern. But when I was young, I had a girlhood best friend named Irina, and...
You mentioned her.
Yes, she was very magical. She was not, magical like me. She did not have to study, practice, stick her nose in books like I do. It just kind of flowed from her very effortlessly. In fact, when I knew her, I did not have a spell to my name, really. I was not magical at all. The most magical thing about me was her, probably. And I was very aware that this was not allowed with the Reaper, but it was so natural and right the way she did magic, so I didn't say anything, and we did it in secret, of course, because, it is magic. You cannot do this in a Reaper village, but one day, specifically the day that she made Bookvar here.
No way.
Whoa.
Yes, the day that she made Bookvar, we had gone into the woods, and I had a little journal to press flowers in, and Irina stole it from me and ran around, and I chased her, and by the time I got the book back, it was Bookvar.
Wow.
And he was so silly and so nervous and so cute that I lost track of time. I did not hear the dinner bell, and so my father came out to find us in the woods, and he saw the magic, and he thought it was the work of the trickster. He was very angry, and he grabbed me. He blamed it all on Irina, and he said that she was cursed by the trickster, and she would corrupt me, and he said I was to go to a convent, and she was to go to the scales. And I I don't know what to say. I am not a hero by any means, but I foolishly thought if I could send her in my place, he would not put me in hers. So I smuggled her onto the carriage that was meant for me, and I gave her the most valuable thing I had so that she could buy freedom. And I thought that my father would not hold me to what he was going to do to Irina. But I was wrong, and my father was more than eager to see me take her place on the scales. I'm looking for my girlhood best friend. I have not seen her in a long time, and we parted ways in, well, perhaps the most favorable outcome possible, but not good terms. Her name is Irina. If you wish, I have notebooks full of doodles of her beautiful face I can show you.
So that's who she's been drawing.
Fia, you show her some drawings of Irina. Fia, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. Do you think Fia practices drawing, or do you think she's like unpolished?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay, so we'll just do
more a person with words.
a flat roll.
17.
17,
Okay.
pretty good. It's amateurish, but it's pretty clear that Fia spends a lot of time like sitting in her train car doodling.
I draw it with the ashes from my teapot.
And you see, she looks at it and she goes, "With your help, I may be able to help track her down. I can scry once a day. I can see if I can find her."
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty promising, eh, Fia?
Yes, that would be very helpful to me. I am just a nostalgic young girl thinking of my girlhood, wondering what happened to my Irina.
And who doesn't just want to reach out to an old friend, an old frame? Hell, maybe you could use the scry on Izzy, actually.
It's true. You know what? Say what Mr. Henry wants. I walk into a corner.
No. It's better I don't know. Protect me from myself.
She takes your hand, Fia, and goes, "If you are close to her, it will be easier with your help."
Okay, I will help in whatever way I can. I can picture her very vividly still. I don't know whether it is true or if I have made up a version of her, but she's still so strong in my mind.
Yeah, Fia, you have this strong memory of this magical girl that you grew up with in this very unmagical place. Just this burst of color in this gray world. This young girl with the silver hair.
She is like a pressed flower in my mind.
And you picture Irina, and now that you are the protector of Serenesis, you have a strong connection to her, even more so than just being childhood best friends. And Grez does not know exactly why your connection is so strong. And based on kind of what she has told you so far, she's not a mind reader. She's just highly insightful. And she gets this, she's essentially a champion of a wisdom fairy who like sends her kind of cryptic things that she can use to help her and her people. Sophia, she takes your hand and you see she begins to cast a scry spell.
I think I'm like offering things she liked. She loved honey cakes, but she would never finish one. She always gave the rest to the birds. She had long silver hair that sometimes I would braid, but she didn't know how to braid her own hair. How funny is that? Sometimes I wonder, did you want me to braid your hair and that's why you never learned? And then I just chatter on about little memories.
Eventually, fatigue overtakes you and you fall into a deep sleep. And you have a strange dream.
What?
Fia, you are standing in the middle of a barren landscape. Dead trees, dry, gray soil, overcast sky. This very much reminds you of the village you grew up in. You can move your eyes around and look, but you very much have the feeling of kind of sleep paralysis, but you're standing up. You're just unable to move your body, but you can look around. And after a bit, you feel a warmth behind you as someone stands back to back with you. You look down and see the back of her hand against yours, but you can't turn around to look.
I know this is just a dream, and you're just a figment of my mind, but... Irina?
Have you come to save me again, Fee?
I mean, I don't want to say I'm saving you, right? Because that's kind of like a loaded thing, but I just... The Guardians, they asked me to take care of you, and... to take care of you, that sounds patronizing too. I'm just worried about you.
You hear Irina laugh, and she goes, I have been worried about you too, Fee.
Really?
Of course. I think about you all the time.
Where are you? I'm in Endoterra.
I'm right here with you. You and I, we have a connection, and it's easier to reach in our subconscious, and when we're within physical proximity of each other. I'm in the castle.
Is this real? Is this like really real? Is this you or me?
This is both of us. I have had prophetic dreams that you and I would meet again.
I think I take my little hand and I can I at least move it? Oh no, I'm paralyzed.
Go
Okay.
ahead and
My hand twitches, but I make no movement.
make an Arcana check.
Arcana. Nat 20, baby.
Holy
Wow,
shit!
wow,
Yep.
wow.
Let it happen. Let it all out.
You're not able to move the rest of your body, but you grab her hand, and you feel her clutch yours.
Okay, well, Irina, I'm here and I need you to... I'm with your friends out here. Tell me exactly what you need and I'll do it for you. And also, I tried to send word to you, but it didn't work. They have Bookvar. Bookvar is more than a book. I mean, we knew that, but he's more than a book, and they have him.
I know. Fee, you have given so much to me, and I have not given you anything in return.
That's not true. You gave me Bookvar, and honestly, I would probably just be peddling dumb Reaper magic if you hadn't awoken my mind.
I don't know that I've been the best friend to you, Fee. Before you risk yourself for me anymore, you should know that I've done something terrible to you.
What? What are you talking about, Irina? If it's because you didn't get in touch with me, I just assumed that we were in a really serious situation. I totally understand that. There's absolutely no hard feelings. In fact, you could be mad at me because I didn't get in touch with you.
You feel the tension kind of break, and she laughs. And she goes, No, it is not that at all. And you see this barren landscape of gray land and dead trees suddenly begins to fill with people and buildings. And this is the village that you remember as a child, but it's a few years later, a few years after you left. You recognize some of the people there, and they look older, like some children that are now teenagers, some like middle-aged people that are now a little bit older. And Irina goes, After you saved me, I fled the Reaper convent and struck out on my own. As I came of age, I found that I could intuitively understand the sprites, and with their help, I learned more about my natural magic ability and something of my true identity. I was young and angry, so I returned to our village to confront the people who persecuted us. I only wanted to scare them, but when I arrived, I witnessed something. You see Irina arriving on the edge of town, the girl with the silver hair from your childhood, only a little bit older.
But a few years older. Tiny
tusks protruding from her lips. She wears a patchwork cloak, like someone who has had to make her own clothes, but isn't particularly good at it. And she watches from a distance as the townsfolk are once again surrounding a young person who has been accused of sorcery. This person hangs precariously over the edge of a pit on a set of scales. On the other side of it is your father, the preacher, reading the judgment. The bloodthirsty crowd cheers him on as a horror in the pit growls with otherworldly hunger. I hated them in that moment, Fee. And I lost control. Irina's hood falls off, and her eyes begin to glow green. She takes on a more sylvan form, like kind of stretching out, like getting taller, ears getting longer, magical power surging all around her. You see she pounds her fist into the soil, and suddenly bright green grass covers the barren ground. The onlookers take notice and are distracted, looking confused and scared. Suddenly, whoosh, vines shoot up from the ground and grab them all in twisting branches. You see your father tries to wrestle himself free of the vines, clutching the scale pendant around his neck as if it could somehow protect him. You see Irina gathers orange arcane energy around her before shooting a huge fireball into the forest of branches, completely vaporizing everyone in the crowd. As the black smoke rushes off of the singed vines, Irina collapses to her knees and returns to normal. The surge of power has died down. She looks shocked. She looks paler. She looks like sick, and is gasping for breath and looking on in horror at the wreckage. The worst part is that when it was all done, the first thing I worried about was not all of the lives that were lost. I worried that you would hate me.
No. I understand what you did, but I also drop her hand.
You let her hand go.
Why are you looking for your mother?
I want to know the truth. I want to know who I am. Was I just an angry young girl who lost control of herself? Or is this who I really am on the inside?
I think it can be both. Did you see his body? My father. Did anything remain of him?
All I saw was black smoke. Fia, you remember when you were in the mist? That your father appeared to you as black smoke.
I think Fia feels a welling of sympathy for her father that turns into pity, and instead of swallowing it, she just lets it take her over. And then I think she steels herself and says, "Okay, well, I will help you find that out for you. I am your guardian, and that is what I am here to do."
You were once more than that, but I suppose you don't know me anymore, Fee.
I think that was always going to be the case. I'm not mad at you. I'm just feeling that my father is no longer in this world. Does that make sense? Truthfully, I think I fantasized about doing exactly what you did, like 1,000,000 times, but I also fantasized about reconciling with him 1,000,001. So you can understand the conflict.
I understand. I am sorry that I've taken this away from you. I just wanted you to know the truth before we saw each other again.
At least maybe you saved the person in that story. I think I say this knowing that I saw that maybe they didn't also get saved.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
10.
You do see that in this form that she took, like the kind of the form of Serenesis, you know that she is a sorcerer, and mechanically she used Careful spell. And you see that the person that was on the scales, while absolutely terrified, and maybe as terrified as if they were falling into the pit with the horror, quickly just like scrambles off into the woods without, without saying anything to Irina, just like running away from her.
I clutch her hand again then. And I say, Irina, I get it. I really do. If we don't know each other anymore, then that is a good opportunity to make a new friend, maybe. I've gotten quite good at making friends while you're gone.
You were always good at making friends, Fee. You just cared about quality over quantity.
I squeeze her little hand.
Tomorrow, I will see you in the vault, yes?
I guess so.
Until then, Fia.
In all the stories of Cyrenesis that you've read, does she ever get angry at humanity for what they did? Does she ever share her sister's anger? The sister always remembers, she always forgets, but in some of her stories, does she learn and discover her sister's anger?
If you're talking about the dream that you had, I did think she seemed quite angry.
So do you think that us sharing this information with her, that it will potentially drive her closer to her sister?
See, she sighs and she goes, perhaps it's selfish of us that without the trickster, without Cyrenesis, we're unable to undo our mistakes. So I would like to see her power realized so that she can help Zoboldar, help the cycle.
Oh, to be clear, I would never hide it from her. I just am preparing myself for how she might react. And I figured you have access to much precedent.
Well, I think, Fia Boginya, I would ask you to help her. I think you are perhaps the most important person and the most apt person at being able to help Cyrenesis control her power. She is this girl, Irina. That is her. She has the power and the memories of Cyrenesis. If it overwhelms her, I don't know totally how she'll react. But she is the girl you knew.
If it helps, just from what I know of you and her, you're more of a sister to her than Herodisius has ever been.
Yes, it's been so long though, and so much has changed.
But she came to you in your dream.
Things always change. That's what things are supposed to do. That's how discoveries are made. That's how progress propels us forward.
Mr. Zerk, are you gonna make me say it? Maybe I don't fucking want to be your sister. Okay?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She holds her hands together and she goes, I have been shipping you two since day one.
No,
What?
you're not allowed to say this!
I can't? All right.
What do you...
I'm sorry.
I don't...
I won't.
I don't want to talk about it. Aren't some stories better left unread?
No.
I'm gonna do an insight check.
Okay.
Okay, good. Don't I get to do deception?
Yeah, you can do deception.
That's a 17 for Zerk.
I'm doing one too.
I have a -1 at deception.
It's an 11 for me.
12 minus 1, 11.
You guys can kind of tell. You guys see Fia's cheeks get rosy.
This whole time?
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Drop it, Zerk.
We don't. Yes, it's okay.
No, it's just...
You're going to ruin the story.
Yeah.
Can I jump back into the book?
If you like, for a little bit.
Jump back into Illuck Henry.
Hey, did you know this?
No, but I'm finding out in real time, and I'm just fucking reacting to it more normal.
And just then, you guys see a figure deep in the distance, in the maze of trees. She's radiating with magical energy, surrounded by these swirling green sprites. She wears a multicolored cloak that she's clearly made herself. And she's kind of looking around. It looks like she probably just plane shifted here and is a little bit like, she's like staring around in wonder because, you know, even as somebody who's inherently magical, she probably hasn't been to groves before. Or if she has, still beautiful every time you go to one. So she looks
Okay.
around.
I think I take a moment to enjoy the pleasure of seeing her before she sees me.
Yeah, you see, she smiles. She's got these little tusks that pop out just like Euphia.
But does she still wear her hair long?
She still wears her hair very long. She's got her silver hair goes all the way down her back.
I think then I can't help myself. I say like, I'm glad you kept it long.
You
It's
say,
such a beautiful color. There should be as much of it as possible.
Oh.
Hank and Zerk, you guys, she is like
I
far.
low five Zerk really
Zerk
quiet.
Nudges Hank and says, "That's Irina."
Yeah, she is far away right now. Sophia just kind of says that out loud. And
Okay,
Hank and
no, I
Zerk,
say
you
it
guys hear
quietly
that.
to myself then, so she
Yeah,
doesn't hear.
You say it quietly.
Can I do a
yourself.
perception check to see if I heard it?
And Fia, I will say that you see this like it goes back and forth, right? Because this is someone who you know has been being chased for being Serenesis, both by, you know, people like the Blades who want something from her, and people like Moxora who also want something from her, but like bounty hunters who probably want to kill her, villagers that have chased her out of town and everything. So you see she goes back and forth between like as she's looking around at all the leaves and everything, you see kind of the girl who had this appreciation for the little things, like this magical ray of sunshine, but you also see before she sees
a
you,
new
as she's just kind of
weariness?
looking around, there's this like sigh of like, okay, now I gotta do what I gotta do, whatever the fuck that is. Just this kind of like person who's seen some shit.
Does it feel like a heaviness that
Oh.
weighs down her natural magic?
Yes. A big,
So it's heavier than
a
I
lot of
remember.
heaviness, definitely.
Oh.
But you see, when she catches your eye, she suddenly breaks out of it, and once again smiles and looks giddy like the girl you remember. And you see she points to a leaf pile halfway between the two of you guys and goes,
Uh-huh.
"Race you to the leaf pile, Fee!"
Okay!
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh my god, can I help her somehow?
Yeah.
Please
Flash-
do, because I rolled a 2.
Flash of genius.
Okay, we are looking at, with the help of my friends, 24.
You get there so much faster than Irina. You
I
run.
tunnel vision and don't even think about like the social implications.
Yeah.
I just like fucking smoke her.
She has one speed. It's fucking fast.
It's one of those awkward things where it's just like, you know, two friends are racing and one of them just kicks the shit out of the other one. You see Irina is way slower. But that's not the point of a leaf pile race.
Yeah,
the fun of it
this is very
jumping in the leaf
familiar.
pile.
We always do little foot races when we are young. and-
Yeah, so you see, she just
Although sometimes she would win by like animating a little vine to trip me.
right. Yeah, so you see, she was trying to do some tricks, but you were so athletic that you get out of the way. Oh, damn it!
I
trying
can
to-
still evade your tricks, Irina.
Yeah, you see, she slowed down a little bit to essentially try to cheat, but you barrel past it. You jump in the leaf pile. She dives in. As she joins you there, you see she begins using like telekinetic magic to shake the trees nearby.
Whoa.
Burying friends. Burying friends. Burying friends. Yeah, just like the creepy kind of games that you guys used to play that you later took on with Bookbar.
Yes, bury friends.
Bury all of your friends.
Did not think I'd ever hear that shouted gleefully.
Yeah, you guys see.
I think we do like a dance that we clearly always did when we were little kids, when we would make the leaves come down.
You see, as the leaves come down, she grabs you and she goes, "Fee, it is so good to see you.
You're real. You're
Of course I'm real.
actually really real.
I'm right here."
Ha. Oh my goodness gracious! I hug her.
You-
I like put my little hands through her hair. I'm just like, oh my! I touch her all over, being like, "You're real. You're not a fiction of my dream." And I just say, "Oh my God, you're real."
Fee,
Yes,
where have you been?
I've been everywhere, but
I've been everywhere too, Fee. It's like we're together.
Yes, it was. Honestly, it was like we were together.
I've been running around. I was in the convent, and I had to blow up a wall to run away. And then there was a
that's so
village, and I had
cool.
to blow up part of that so that I could run away. And then I lived in the woods for a while, and that was fun.
Yeah.
But then I started having weird dreams that said that I had to come to this
Oh,
strange, far-off
Zelbuldar.
place, Zelbuldar. So I came to Endoterra, and I met people on the outer rim of Endoterra who said that they shared kind of same idea as I did, and I came and I was undercover for a bit, and I met someone named Glorg, who is my friend, and I met
I
so many
love
wonderful
Glorg.
people here. I met Glorg, and I met Johnny, and I met
Run now,
Chrissy.
Johnny.
Yes.
And Chrissy.
Oh, yes.
I met them all.
They are wonderful friends.
And don't forget about Billy.
Billy was, I believe,
I
on the
actually
inside.
didn't really know
I had
her.
a
I didn't
very
really
brief
meet
time
her.
that I
yeah.
got to meet
I
Billy.
heard she was really
I
rich.
heard she was very beautiful and very
I
rich.
heard she was beautiful and
I heard
rich.
she was beautiful and rich and strong. Who are your friends?
Oh, this is Mr. Henry. He is my
Hello.
swim instructor.
Nice to meet you.
You see, she goes up and she goes for like a hug and then a handshake. Like she's just like this weird
And does she look
vibe.
like the Alette that I knew, except with tusks?
She's got
Or is it the silver hair?
a
that's
little
the
bit of a
connection?
similar vibe. It's like meeting a sibling of someone you knew.
Got it. Yeah, I'll just put her there. Okay.
She shakes your hand.
No,
Very
don't do
nice.
this. I smushed them together in some kind
Oh,
of
we're doing
hug.
hugs.
Yes,
We're
yes.
doing hugs.
And we also do little kisses on the cheek.
We do
I
little
give
kisses?
everyone a kiss on the
Nice
cheek,
to
just
meet
like we
you.
used to.
Just like we used to.
Yeah.
Little kiss on the cheek.
She taught us the ritual.
Gives
Yeah, Irina's the one who
Hank
invented the ritual.
a little
Oh.
kiss on the cheek. Give Zerk a little kiss on the cheek.
And this is Mr. Zerk. Did I introduce him?
yes.
I don't know how you feel because my parents were mortal, but you know, my mom, my dad, they're gone. You are all I had for so long. So I know that doesn't feel good. And I'm sorry if what I said took something away from you.
She shakes her head and she goes,
No, Fee. Childish dreams. You have not taken anything away from me. I have what I have always had.
she grabs your hand.
I have you.
And right now you have me more than you ever have. I didn't want to be this messenger for you.
And I don't want to be whatever it is that I am that makes people chase me, that makes people fear me.
The same thing that makes people fear you and chase you is what makes someone like me love you.
You love me, Fee?
We know each other since forever. I am not. What?
Quit peeking, asshole.
Irina tries to kiss you.
Okay, I'll let it happen.
Irina kisses you.
Yes!
I
love you, Fee. You are the only person that I have ever loved who has loved me back.
That is not true. I mean, it is true that I feel that, but I promise if you spend more time around the right people, you will feel this love in so many different ways. I just don't want you to hate the best part of yourself just because it's unpopular or other people hate it in you.
You see, she nods, and she goes, and people inevitably turn on me for my magic. I think of when we first made Bookvar. Do you remember? He was wonderful.
He's still wonderful.
He is still wonderful.
Have you not seen?
I have seen him.
Yeah. Irina, you have to know that the people who turn on you are wrong. And I can't make you any promises that they won't keep turning on you. I wish I could. I think they will keep turning on you, but I will always be there from this day forward to make sure that doesn't happen.
I think I know of a boat. I write Sebastian. I ask to take possession of the SS Scampy. I'd also like
Is it
to.
seaworthy?
We're gonna patch it up. In
Okay,
town.
yeah. I've got some ideas.
I know a good dockyard.
Yeah, yeah. You write to Sebastian, and he just writes back, "What boat?" He just fully forgot that he gave you a boat.
Perfect. So we put it in the dockyard. I think I write to Hank Jr. and I ask him to help me patch it up.
Sweet.
And I'd also like to paint over the SS Scampy and write a let on the back.
Aw.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I was wondering, can I bring my girlhood friend?
Every ship needs a crew.
Irina, I know you've been all over traveling so much, feeling like you're running away, but what if you ran to the ocean? Do you want to come is what I'm trying
Yes, I
to
want
say.
to come. This is the one place I have never hid was in the boat.
Yes. And I have to tell you, swimming is really scary. You're just trying not to drown by thrashing your body, but it's very exciting.
It's exhilarating, yeah.
Good exercise.
Right. You just go to the bottom and you run as fast as you can, right?
Kind of. Let's tie ropes around
Yeah,
everyone.
I'll race you to the bottom.
You see, she dives in and
It's a lot deeper
does not
here.
surface.
No, Fia, give her these floaties. I created some floaties.
Irina plays a trick where she's under way too long, but she has cast a water breathing spell on herself.
Oh my god,
pops back up.
Arena! I take it out. I'm doing chest compressions. No, we've lost her. We've
Sorry,
lost
the
her.
joke went way too far.
Oh, magic.
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 Zerk has a syringe right on her neck.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
And yeah, you guys go out for an adventure out to sea. As you guys go off to sea, Irina shoots up and she goes,
Fee, one more thing.
What?
you see she grabs a book and holds it out and goes, should we do it together this time?
Okay.
She puts her hand on it and she begins casting Find Familiar.
I put my hand and I also put my little witch magic into it.
You guys put your witch magic and you guys summon the avatar of the great librarian, Bookfar. And begins flapping to life. Oh, miss, we're out in the water. Too scary. I'm going to stay under deck.
Toss a pizza on the oven.
Oh, yeah. I fireproofed it, so it should be okay.
Excellent. I'll be down there in the oven. You instantly just see black smoke coming.
Oh, I will attend to that.
From below deck. As Bookfar starts this fire and everybody is a little distracted, Irina looks at Euphia and goes, you said, I know, it was kind of back and forth because before there was like, we had the kiss, but then we got into a fight, which was,
Right.
my stuff, but
It
also
was
not my
bad.
stuff.
Yeah, I guess I kind of was thinking like I was always kind of saying like, I mean, like we could both agree that
Right.
we're like girlhood friends.
Yeah, I heard you keep saying that with a friend. but
Yeah, and I guess I just was thinking over time, like the hood could kind of like become
just
like,
go
just kind of slowly disappear.
friendhood.
No,
No,
the
the
hood,
other
the
one.
hood goes away.
She kisses you.
Zerk casts pyrotechnics.
Fireworks go off in the water as the third mates take off into the sunset.